Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. You know what we do: bringing you banters, bringing you prediction, bringing you review of games. Last week was a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. You watching us. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The games were so mind blowing. The wonderful game which took place yesterday, super nice game. Yeah, the people who were expected to win their games, the people who were expected to draw their game, and the people who are crying and now in the hospital are in the hospital. Yeah, it is what it is. That's football for you. The adrenaline was there. A lot of drama was there. In fact, the yesterday game, Alan shed was tore. By Gabriel, who called himself the highest defender in the world. Yeah, so a lot of things happen, and we are here to give you a lot of gist again of what is coming up this week. So sit tight, watch, and like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and God bless you. Yes, life goes on. What's up? What happened over the weekend? What did your prediction, did they come true? Let's start like that.
Did my prediction come true? Well, if nothing comes true, my Arsenal prediction, even though the goal was not that much, but I was very sure they are gonna lose, and they lost. Chelsea, Man United, it didn't go as I expected. I expected a draw in the game, but somehow, Man U decide to yeah to get a 3 point out of us. But it's
Mm.
not. I'm not shocked. It's Chelsea at this moment. We are not where we should be. And even out of football banter, I was reading the news that Diego Simone is a top contender for for Chelsea's manager. I was just like, are these people joking? Are they serious? We are still complaining of one Aram football with us now. We want to have another Aram again in Chelsea. So I think for now the club is where it is. The only compensation they can do for us now is to win the FA Cup and let us rest.
Mm.
For other games, I think we already know those that are going on relegation. It seems that what's his name? Maybe Tottenham. I don't know. I don't see how they can be saved this season. And they still have a game with Chelsea at hand anyway. So maybe they can get that 3 point uh, out of Chelsea and add it to the point to keep them. But overall, I think the most important thing now is who is going to win the league.
Mm.
ManCity with a game at hand. Then I think one goal difference between Arsenal and ManCity. So getting interesting in the next few days in the Premier League. Yeah. So we are here to keep up the banter.
Mm. Wonderful submission. In that line, when you were talking, I saw Kings was like trying to smile when you said it's remaining for us for Chelsea to win the FA Cup. I think maybe Kings does not believe in that fact. So in that line, let me go with Kings. Let him start from there. Why did you smile? Is it that you don't believe that Chelsea can win the FA Cup, or do you believe to us? But we are not like
Delusional,
you.
just delusional, thinking that they will win the FA Cup. That is the highest form of being delusional. So that was why I was laughing. So I suspected that he was just trying to make fun of the competition by saying Chelsea will win it.
Mm.
So, but I know that Chelsea cannot win that competition. They are not good enough. That's just
Mm.
the simple fact. Chelsea is not good enough to win the FA Cup. So they're not going to win it. There's
Mm.
no, there is no conversations to be had because obviously Leeds United will obviously knock Chelsea out of the semi-final. And even if
Wow.
they manage to skate through by sheer luck or whatever it is, we all know what is going to happen in the final. There is a
Mm.
preamble of what could happen in the final that already happened in Stamford Bridge if Chelsea goes ahead to meet Manchester City in the final. So that was just a preamble. The 3-0 lost last week in Stamford Bridge. It was just a preamble of what could happen in the final. So I don't think Chelsea fans or even the club themselves will want to find themselves in that position where they are humiliated on the ground stage. So now let's just leave it like that. It's now.
Is now says Kingsley that Chelsea is not going to win the FA Cup. It's left to be seen if Chelsea is not going to win, yeah. But I want to tell you confidently that Chelsea don't play with finals. Take note of that. Babs, please, what do you think about last week? No, okay, let's stay with Kings. So what do you think about last weekend? Did your predictions come true? Some of your predictions, and what do you think about all the games, including the one you failed to win?
The last weekend was a very competitive weekend. We saw a lot of interesting matches, and most of my predictions came true. The only prediction, or one of the few predictions that didn't come true, was the Arsenal game. And that game was a game, if it was played over and over again 10 times, Arsenal wins that game at least 4 times. And it was a toss. It could go either way in that game. So that's what it is for that game against Manchester City. You guys are laughing, but that's just the truth. Game,
You're a typical Arsenal fan.
there's nothing
Oh my
typical
God.
about
Illusioner. If you play
if you
that
watch that.
game 10 times, MANCITY wins 10 times.
Man City can win 10 times. If we play that game 10 times, Arsenal wins that game 4 times, Man City 4 times, and then at least it ends in a draw. That game was supposed to win in a draw. But unfortunately, sometimes the goal does not go in your favor, and then you just lose the game. Because if you look at that game, we had a lot of chances. Go and check the chances created. Arsenal had the better chances created in that game. Go and look at the stats. Not just to speak for speaking's sake. The facts are the facts. But we are here to say that yes, the game is lost by very slim margin. A lot of people expected Arsenal to lose very disgracefully, but of course, Arsenal do not go ahead to disgrace them if it stops matches, just like Chelsea did last weekend. So we are different, and we took the game to Manchester City. At the very last minute, we almost nicked it at the end, but it was not to be. The league is still on. It's not ended yet. We have 5 games to go, and all we just need to do is to win our matches, and we can win the league. That's what it is right now.
I dare to say you are not going to win the league, and I want to warn you to keep Chelsea out of your mouth, because Chelsea is not the cause of your woes. Chelsea is not the cause of your problems. Chelsea is not the cause of your failure. You are supposed to win the match. Did you win it? The answer is no. You didn't win it. So, see, all this lamentation is not going to help us now. Honestly,
No.
it's not going to help us.
There is no lamentation. We are just stating the facts. What happened? How the game transpired. For you who wanted Arsenal to lose, the only disappointment you had was that Arsenal did not lose by your so-called 4-goal margin or 3-goal margin. That's why I told you.
But who cares? Who is looking for 4 goals margin? The most important is that Arsenal should lose, and you lose, and that is all.
No. You were interested in the margin. You wanted Arsenal.
I was not interested in the margin. Did I tell you how many I wanted? It was telling me that said 4-0. And yeah, that was his wish. If it comes through, fine. If it doesn't come through, he's still happy because you lost 2-1. It's a very clean goal. You lost, you lost. Accept it, embrace the fact that you lost, and let's move on.
Of course, we lost the match.
And you're also going to lose it. In the remaining game, you will lose like 2. I've said that before. Yeah, you can show in the boat over there. Yes, now. Yeah,
you said we're going to lose 2 games?
You will lose 2 games. You will lose 2 games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's the bold one coming from you.
I've already said it before. But you can bear me witness.
My issue with you Chelsea fans is that you are so concerned about Arsenal, about your club. What happens to Chelsea? Chelsea has been losing.
Baba,
I still have the FIFA Club World Cup with me. I still have that one with me. I still have a Champions League medal that you will never touch, as far as I'm concerned. I still have a Super Cup. I still have some, even though it might be a little bit dusty, we might need to upgrade it. Maybe one.
To come and clean it.
In the next 1 or 2 seasons, we need to upgrade those. The quality of those silverware might have been dusty now, but I'm still better than you. That don't even. I can go into my warehouse and bring something, but you can't even bring anything.
Exactly.
So just leave us.
Advice to Arsenal before clubs coming. Arsenal should go and focus on winning Conference League. Build something, build from the scratch, and then you.
Arsenal has more speed than Chelsea. That is a fact.
This guy, even if we stay here till tomorrow, this guy don't go agree. But please, go ahead. How was your weekend? I hope you enjoy your weekend, especially yesterday.
Of course. I've been drinking water since morning.
Exactly. Water is life. I saw it on your status. Water is life.
Water is good. Kingsley, hope you've been drinking enough water.
Of course, water is necessary. It's life.
Water is not, you can also confirm. You can attest to that.
Exactly.
Water is
Oh,
good. Water is good for your body. I had a wonderful weekend.
This laugh is
Now you did it for you now.
I swear, this laugh is a wicked laugh. Even the laugh reached me too. Yes, Babs, go ahead.
Actually, at this point, I feel there should be changed to Butlers FC. It will just save us the it will save us the effort, it will save us the time invested in watching Arsenal.
Yeah,
Let them just change their names to Butlers FC, Second Syndrome, next season
mm,
FC.
yeah,
Watch out for part two. Watch out for next season. Watch out for
yeah.
next episode.
Wow, a lot of recommendation over there.
that's
Come on.
the that's the that's the culture. So
Hmm.
up Gunners. We
Up
say
Gunners.
butlers for life. Up
Butlers for
Gunners,
life.
butlers for life.
Yes, so Gunners.
he
Gunners.
he last best, you guys. So you are laughing now, but the season is not over. Okay, so
Yeah,
you guys are just here.
nobody is saying that the season is over, but as far as Arsenal is concerned, they are supposed to know, except if you are delusional. In our sister channel, somebody, an ardent Arsenal fan, confirm and say, "Hey, the season is over." So, let's move on.
He's speaking.
My weekend, yeah,
He's speaking for himself. He's not speaking for the club.
yeah. He's not speaking for the club and he's not speaking for Kingsley. That's all. I can agree
He's
to
speaking
that
for
fact.
himself. Yes.
Yeah, the most delusional people today are Arsenal fans who do not want to agree to the fact that they are not going to touch the cup. But yeah, let's leave that, and I wish Arsenal all the best. At the end of the day, yeah, I'm a journalist and I don't have to be biased. So, yeah, the weekend was good for me. What stood out in the weekend is the games on Saturday. You know, Leeds. I predicted 3-0. They won 3-0, and I was so happy about that. And Beaumont, as I predicted, I said they are going to beat Newcastle. They beat Newcastle 2-1. I was so happy about that. And yeah, a game between Tottenham and Brighton. I remember I was on call, I think, with Kingsley, and I saw that Tottenham did nonsense. I told him before I dropped the call when they were 2-1 ahead. I said, hey, this match is going to be drawn. And yeah, Tottenham did their thing, and it was drawn 2-2. And now they are in trouble because, yeah, I don't know if they are going to make it. Then, yeah, I predicted Man U to win Chelsea. Yeah, it's on record. You go and watch it. I predicted Man U to win Chelsea 2-1. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's a score of 1-0. So Man U won 1-0. My prediction comes through. I don't care if I'm a Chelsea fan. I will have to live in the truth. I don't want to be like an Arsenal fan. So yeah,
Of course.
Aston Villa match.
But I don't skip that part. You know, you guys are very useless, right?
Which people is that?
Chelsea
Arsenal,
FC.
Arsenal, right?
Chelsea, no, you are more useless than Arsenal. Arsenal are even showing efforts.
When
Arsenal
you
are
talk about
trying. They are
when you,
contending with the
yeah,
big boys. They are contending against ManCity. They are in the Champions League
yeah,
semi-finals.
yeah.
But shame no even catch you, Mr. Chelsea. Man United came to Stamford Bridge without defenders. They came to
Mm,
Without
Champions
the
League with just one defender, Evan.
yeah, yeah.
And Evan showed the whole
18
Stamford Bridge why he deserves playing for Manchester United.
Okay, to answer your question, yeah.
He pocketed, what's the name of that useless guy that you guys have?
lap.
Garnacho.
Mm,
The lap.
mm.
The lap. A whole
Okay,
Chelsea. A whole
can I
Chelsea.
can
Your
I answer
striker
a
is
question?
the lap.
Can I answer
You
a
guys are
question?
very useless.
Is it useless? Useless is an understatement. If it was used for Arsenal, you understand, not Chelsea, because you can't sit here and say Chelsea is useless because Chelsea have made it in life already.
How?
Everything we are doing today is just to keep the boys happy. You understand? And
By
for that,
spending billions of
and let me
dollars,
tell you
millions
something.
of
For
pounds.
that match that you think you are happy that you won, though I predicted that you will win. In fact, the referee has just come out this afternoon to
That
apologize. To apologize. That
and
match
and and give you
legally,
the
the match
3 points. And
legally
give you the 3 points.
it's not issue of giving us a 3 point, but we have not known that there was a mistake in that match. Chelsea would
What
have
was
won the match or even draw the match. You understand?
what was the
But
mistake?
But that's not, of course, the call for penalty. He didn't give the penalty. He has apologized this
The
afternoon.
goal,
That
the
yeah,
goal was an offside goal.
it was now. He has already checked
Very
it now. He
beautiful
said, "Hey,
goal
he's
from
sorry." He said
Cunha.
he's sorry.
He's
So my
sorry.
brother,
Take your
I,
3 points. Take one bottle of water for you.
my brother, you've already won, and I'm not arguing with you. I told you I was supposed to be happy because I already predicted that you win.
One bottle of
We,
water for
we
you.
need to have a one house so that we can always be against one club that doesn't want to carry cup. Yeah. So yeah, the weekend went well. You see, Aston Villa Sunderland game was a very wonderful game. The game nearly drew because Sunderland. I told you guys that Sunderland is not coming to play, but Tammy Abraham came at the 9 minute and yeah, he got the winning. So the game ended 4-3 in favor of Aston Villa. And then Liverpool at the 9 minute also got 2-1 away win. Away win from Everton. Nottingham Forest they battered Burnley 4-1 to keep their relegation or not relegating dream alive. And then the match yesterday in the evening at 5:30, very wonderful match. It ended 2-1 in favor of our great Manchester City. And yeah, we see other people are wailing, and yeah, they should keep wailing and they'll continue to wail until they wail no more. Yeah, so we'll continue with our preview for the weekday, the weekday or the midweek match. Oh, by the way, we've already predicted today Crystal Palace West Ham. Yeah, we predicted that already. So yeah, Brighton Chelsea is taking place tomorrow at 9 p.m. Kingsley, what do you think about this game tomorrow?
Of course, Chelsea will lose the game. There's not much to be said about it. They are going to
What
go
are
to
what are the
Brighton.
metrics? Are you saying out of
Brighton.
emotions, or you are saying it that true Chelsea will lose it?
No, of
Sorry
course,
about
Chelsea
if
will.
I banter you and you think you can just say that Chelsea will lose. Sorry,
No, no. There's no need to apologize. We all know what
I'm
is
not
happening.
apologizing, my brother. I think I'm apologizing.
There is no need to apologize. We all know what is happening at the Amex Stadium when Chelsea goes visiting. They are going to be beaten by Brighton, and they are going to toy with Chelsea because we know how Brighton plays their football, and they are playing at home. So they will toy with Chelsea this midweek and defeat Chelsea as the game we end in a loss for Chelsea.
Mm.
It's
Obviously.
Chelsea as a club. They're in a precarious situation because right now they don't know what their hope is for qualification for the Champions League for next season because there are other teams who are much more serious. And just like Bab said, as a useless club, they should have with the amount of investment that has gone into that club, they should have not been found themselves in this position fighting for top four and even top six. Making top six will even be a problem for them. So, but anyway, let's focus on this match against Brighton. They are going to lose. That's going to win 2-0 in
Your
favor of
scoreline,
Brighton.
please. Your
2-0
scoreline.
for the
2-0 in favor of Brighton. Says Kingsley. Babs, what do you think about this match tomorrow?
2-0 in favor of Brighton. I'll go with
2-0 in favor of Brighton. What are your metrics? Quickly. Why do you say
Chelsea
2-0?
have not scored a goal in the last, I don't know, maybe 5 games. They've not won. They've not even drawn a game in the last 4 or 5 games. So they are still very much useless, and I foresee the uselessness continues.
Yeah. It's all sad for them. So
So sad.
2-0 in favor of Brighton, says Babs. Life goes on. What do you think about tomorrow's game? Chelsea. Brighton Chelsea.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I think the rival fans they have a very good. We are selling to them. We are really serving them what they need at this point. So I love the boldness for them to predict that because we've not scored. Does that mean we won't score? Even no, let's be serious. If not for Donnarumma mistake for that with that what's it called, that MANCITY game, what hope does Arsenal have in scoring in that game? So that Chelsea
They
have
still
not
found a
scored.
way to bring Arsenal into the
No, that
conversation.
Chelsea has not scored does not mean that Chelsea will not score.
Exactly.
We need a goal to qualify for the what's it called, for the FA Cup. We have to score to qualify. We have to score to leave the trophy, which is we have to. Maybe we are keeping our goals for those important things. You know, I can tell.
Yeah.
But be it as it may, I will just go with draw 0-0. Nobody is scoring.
0-0. 0-0.
I thought you were hoping that Chelsea will score.
So
no, we are
0-0,
keeping our game for what.
scoring.
See, that's one thing about we do it when it matters. We do it when it matters. So
You
just
guys are
watch
too
out for every cup.
useless.
And at this point, it doesn't matter. It
Shameless,
does not matter, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you,
shameless
this
FC.
Premier League does not matter to me. To me, send me to Europa, I will go there and compete and win something. Send me to what's it called? The third one to Conference
Conference
League.
League.
Basically, me, I will go there proudly and I will compete and leave the trophy. But it's you that you are competing with what is not meant for you. Champions League, just leave this thing. Go back small. Exercise in those 2, 3, those Conference League. You were even in Europa. What do you do there the last time? I think the last time I was not even got it from you. So don't worry.
That's
Chelsea is
shameful.
keeping the goal for what matters.
You said
Correct.
0-0. I thought you were going to say Chelsea will win 1-0 or draw
I
1-1.
was hoping
We
that you
are
would say
keeping
Chelsea
the
will win.
goals. We are keeping the goals for what matters.
Yes,
Against
yes.
Leeds
So
in the FA and in the final, we are keeping our goals.
exactly. So Chelsea game. Chelsea game tomorrow. Brighton, Chelsea in Brighton home. Brighton has not been an easy club for Chelsea. Those guys can give Chelsea headache always, any day, anytime, even if they are not playing well. And Chelsea have shown this season that sometimes going to all those guys is not easy. Chelsea come home and beat us. I think this season. Uh, Bolumi, can you turn off, please? Even this season, I think Brighton beat us in our house. Yeah, they beat us like I think 3-1, if I'm not mistaken now. Or is it 3-1 or 3-2? We were beaten by them. And it's not been easy. Welbeck is there. Welbeck, I think Welbeck even scored 2 goals against Chelsea on his own.
Yes,
Yeah,
3-1.
3-1. Yeah, you see.
Welbeck
So
2 goals.
yeah, Welbeck 2 goals. You see. So thank you. Yeah, football lives in my DNA. Football lives here. So
With your
this game
bad
is not going to. What do you say?
with your bad result, you have all the games in your head. With all the bad
Arsenal,
result, Chelsea.
Arsenal, hide your head in shame, please. So the game is not going to be easy. With the way Brighton was playing Tottenham the last game and in Tottenham home, man, I don't see Chelsea coming out there on top. But yeah, Chelsea are full of surprises. I'm not going to take that from them. I will not take that from them. They can easily just swing into doing some great things tomorrow and win the game. But I know they'll be playing with a caution that hey, we need to first Leeds because Leeds has shown themselves now to be a great team now with what they are doing. I think Leeds have not lost a game. I was checking that with Kingsley, I think some days ago, and Leeds have been doing great in Premier League in all the games they have been playing. So yeah, having put all these things together, I don't see Chelsea. It's very hard. It's too close to call. Would they want to redeem themselves because a lot of losses will cost this guy a lot of booing because the last game he was being booed. What's his name? Liam Rosenio. He was booed when he went to match. You had that stand to clap. They didn't answer him the way he wanted. It was not mutual. So I see them trying to do something tomorrow, and then they will come out with a draw. I think maybe 1-1. Yeah, they will draw 1-1 or 2-2. Yeah, so they'll draw
Finally,
1-1.
won't go to Chelsea.
Martin, let's keep our goals for what matters.
No, no,
Don't say
no.
because we know.
Chelsea will
Let's
play
keep
a
our
draw.
goals for what
1-1
matters.
or
We
2-2.
scored against Man City, yes or no? They cancelled it. We scored against Man U, they cancelled it. So why waste goals when
In fact,
let it
the
be
match
what matters?
is my prediction. Allow me to do my prediction. It's going to last. The match is going to end 2-2 tomorrow. Yeah, it will end 2-2, and Chelsea will get a 1 point because they are going to be very careful about if they lose tomorrow, they are in danger because the guys who are following them, I think maybe Brentford and some other person, they have 48, 48, and some other people have 47. So Chelsea will be so careful going into this game to see that they draw the match or win the match. Because if they don't win or draw the match, they are in trouble. If those other people play and Chelsea will drop down to like 8 or 10 by the weekend. So they have to be very careful tomorrow. Yeah, they are going to win that match or they will draw that match, but they are not going to lose. Yeah. So the next game on Wednesday is AFC Bournemouth and Leeds United. Yeah, just to continue from here. This Leeds United they have shown several times that they are good, but now they are meeting with a very wonderful club that I love. Bournemouth is a very good club too that I love. I love what they're doing. I love that they were able to win Newcastle away because I predicted it and I wanted that to happen, and it happened. So it's going to be this game is like Arsenal and Man City, yeah, or maybe Arsenal and Chelsea, like the big boys. So honestly, and Bournemouth is either they win in their last games, is either they win or they draw. They never lose any game. I think I will check it out with Kingsley. We'll check a lot of things this weekend too. So and then Leeds have not been a very easy side. So this game is going to be ending draw 2-2, 2-2, Bournemouth 2, and Leeds 2. Let's see how it goes. Kingsley, what do you think about the game? Quickly.
I think this is a close one. It's a close call. This game probably be ending in a draw. So I would say maybe 1-1 draw for Bournemouth and Leeds. The two
1-1
teams are, yeah, both teams are in a bit of form right now. So they are playing very good football. So I believe this game should end 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Babs, what do you think about the game?
Yeah, I also think it's a close call, and I would say 3-3 because they are both goal scoring clubs.
Exactly.
And also I really appreciate what Bournemouth did in the weekend by defeating Newcastle 2-1,
Mm,
because I want Newcastle to keep losing
mm,
so that their next game is Arsenal. They would
yeah.
like accumulate all the energy, all the anger and the passion to win game. So they will transfer all the aggression to these guys. What's their name again? The Butlers.
Butlers,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So
So
I
3-3.
love what Bournemouth are doing. Leeds, they're also a very good side. So 3-3
Yeah.
draw from
3-3
myself.
draw says Babs. Life goes on. What do you think about this game?
I want to go for. I would say 3-2. Both are
Mm,
scoring teams.
mm,
And I expect a 5 goal thriller. But yeah,
mm.
in favor of Leeds 3-2.
In favor
I
of
want
Leeds.
Leeds to be pumped up. Like they need to over believe themselves because I have them
Mm.
in FA. So they will just come with this kind of faith that they want to beat
Mentality. Yeah,
Chelsea, and before you know
yeah,
it, we
yeah. The
take them
wire.
out.
Wow. So what
Exactly.
a prediction. 3-2 in favor
That's
of Leeds. And Leeds are playing in Bournemouth home. I would rather say 3-2 in favor of Bournemouth, but let's go.
I would rather say 3-2 in favor of Bournemouth because
Yeah,
Bournemouth, they are on a very good run, unbeaten run for like how many
yeah,
games? I think 14
yeah,
games now.
yeah. So the next game that Wednesday is Burnley Manchester City. Babs, what do you think about this game?
7-0, 8-0, I don't care. 10-0, because we need all the goal difference right now. So Alan hat trick, Semenyo hat trick, that's 6. Checky 2
Nico.
goals, that's 8.
Mm,
My guy Doku should also
Nico.
score 1, that's 9.
mm,
Then where's Gueyi should score 1, 10-0.
mm.
Man City.
10-0 Man City says Babs. 10-0 Man City. 10-0 Man City, guys, says Babs. Man City
10-0.
are going to be scoring 10 and Burnley
Hat-trick,
0.
hat-trick to Alan, hat-trick
Yes,
to Semeyo,
yeah,
Checky 1 goal,
yes.
Gueyi 1 goal, Doku 1 goal.
Oh my God,
That's
10-0. Wonderful
10-0.
calculations over there. So, Man City, please go out and do this job for Babs so that Arsenal will be silent. Yeah, the
The
Arsenal
sky
guy in
is
the house.
green.
What do you think about this match?
It's a big game for Manchester City. It's an
For
opportunity for
who?
them to
How is it
for
a
them.
big game?
It's a big game for them because it's an opportunity for them to
Playing against
go ahead
19th position.
the context of the match, not the team they are playing against, the context of the
I
match.
get, I get.
That's, that's why it's a big game for them. So they need to win that game to go level on points on Arsenal. And they probably with the goal difference they can accumulate in that game. They
Mhm.
probably go ahead on the table. So looking at that game, if it won't be just so much goals like you have predicted, I believe but Man City is going to win. They are going to win that game. I'll give them 2-0 win. And
2-0 Man City win, says an Arsenal fan, says a Butler. Life goes on. What do you think about the game?
Uh, I would be on the average when you divide 2-0 by 6-0, but I will reduce by 2, around 4-1. Alan with an hat trick, and then I think Doku. I just want Doku to have a goal. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, I
so
think
four
you
one.
just, yeah, 4-1. Honestly, you just remove like this from my mouth and I will stay with that. That was my prediction. Looking at Burnley always have a way of scoring, irrespective of the team they are facing. In fact, the last game with Nottingham Forest, I was afraid for Nottingham Forest because Burnley scored first. At halftime, it was 1-0 in favor of Burnley, and I'm like, okay, Nottingham Forest, I think your relegation is in trouble if you don't come back. But of course, they later came back and battered them 4-1. So yeah, the game is going to end 4-1 in favor of MANCITY. That is my scoreline also. The next game will be on a Thursday. Is it Thursday now or Wednesday? Let me add this back. So yeah, it's going to. Can you scroll down, Babs? The next game.
Oh, Friday.
The next game is going to be on Friday. Sunderland taking on Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham
Yeah,
Forest.
yeah.
Yes.
Sunderland, Nottingham Forest. Kings, what do you think about this game?
I believe that game should end in a draw. I think Nottingham Forest will not want to lose that game because of the state they are right now. They are trying to avoid the relegation, so they will do all possible to ensure that they don't lose that game. Although Sunderland is a very tough away ground to go, and
Yeah.
if Sunderland wins that game, I will not be surprised because they're a very good team playing at home. So, but I believe with the extra motivation that Nottingham Forest will come into that game with, they should be looking to get at least a draw in that game. So I'll predict a draw in that game, probably 2-2, 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Yeah. 2-2 draw says Kings. Games between Sunderland and Nottingham Forest. Life goes on. What do you think about the game?
Yeah, I think I will agree with Kingsley on that. Uh, both team are, yeah, I would say they are at the same level. So both should play very well against each other, and maybe 2-2 draw. Yeah.
2-2 draw. Sunderland, Nottingham Forest. Yes, Babs. What do you think about the game?
Yeah. Nottingham Forest needs all the points they can get right now. So, but going to Sunderland away is difficult. Really, really difficult. I can only see 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Yeah, 1-1 draw says Babs. Yeah, honestly, I think all of us are going to be going with draw because that's what I'm seeing. But before I give my scoreline, you see, Gibbs White got 3 goals over the weekend. Yeah, the 4-1 that they won, he had 3 goals. So those guys, sometimes they've shown over time that they can do some wonders, especially with this their new coach. I think their manager Bounce is actually working in their favor to an extent. You know, that is a club that in one season they have had like 4 coaches or 3 coaches.
Like 3 or 4
Yeah,
managers.
3 or 4 coaches. It's been wonderful over there in Nottingham Forest. So yeah, and yeah, they have a very, very pretty good defense with our brother Ola, on the defense also there. I know Sunderland is their home. Sometimes they can give, they are so tough sometimes. But I remember their last game, they were beaten 1-0 by Newcastle or so. I don't remember, or they beat Newcastle 1-0 if I'm not missing it up. So it's going to be a tough game because Nottingham Forest are trying. They know that they don't want to go to relegation, so they are trying all they could to remain on top, yeah, of the situation. So I see Nottingham Forest trying to battle out a 2-1. Yeah, they will battle out a 2-1 with Sunderland because of what they have shown over time in the Europa League, Premier League. So I see them coming to a 2-1 win against Sunderland on Friday. Yeah, so guys, that is all we have for you this week, this midweek games. And stay put with us as we come your way again with the weekend prediction. Our videos should drop on Thursday or Friday against Saturday and Sunday games. Of course, this weekend we'll be having FA Cup on Saturday and Sunday. MANCITY will be taking on Southampton on Saturday at 6:15, and Chelsea will be taking on Leeds on Sunday at 4 p.m. all in Wembley. So we'll be bringing everything, and we'll unpack all this for you with banters and everything by Friday. Our video drops in the evening by Friday. Stay tuned here. Don't leave us. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing our content because we are authentic and we are here with the content that you love. Thank you. Ciao. Bye.